How's everybody doing? Welcome back to another bougie boutique pick review. I just did this stone pick from Timber Tones and I was really impressed with it. I was going to wait a while to review this pick, which is another Timber Tones pick, but this one is made of silver obsidian, which is a mineral that is left over after volcanoes erupt, if I'm not mistaken. Timber Tones is an interesting company that I just learned about because their name, I think, comes from timbers being their wooden picks, but they also have a lot of different materials besides that, including stones, minerals, metals. This one is, at first glance, it looks pretty black, but in the light you can see the silverishness of it. I don't know if you can really see it super well on camera, but it's a bit more of a triangular shape than standard. It's really thick. I mean, the stone pick, I was surprised how good it felt being 2.5 millimeters thick. This one feels way thicker. I don't know that it is way thicker. The stone pick, I was kind of impressed with how normal it felt being 2.5 millimeters thick. This one, I don't know if it is much thicker, but it feels way thicker, and it doesn't have the tapering down. So essentially, the bevel is very even all the way across. So this is probably going to be less comfortable than the stone pick. Oh my god. This is really round feeling. Jeez. Yeah, this is so rounded feeling at the bevel, it almost feels like you're finger picking with a prosthetic finger. Like it just wants to bounce right off the string. It's very, very weird. Plus when it hits the body when you change switches, it sounds like somebody's knocking on the door. Yeah, this is a very weird feeling pick. I feel like I could probably get used to it, but it would take me a little bit. You can hear it's like blasting the strings. It's like weird because it has such a round quality, but also such a percussive quality.
I think that this pick is actually just too heavy for my playing style. I think I'm just like, my strings are like smacking off the fretboard almost. It is, if you can get used to holding it, you can actually make it play pretty fast. Yeah, basically, this, I guess, is probably more of a rare material for this pick than the stone pick, but I don't know if I prefer it. It feels a little bit slipperier, a little bit more glassy than the stone one. I mean, I just put both of them on my sweaty finger. Well, maybe that wasn't a good example. I mean, maybe it's just, I mean, this pick is just large. I think I could probably get used to it. I prefer it to something like a gravity pick, to be quite honest, because it has that smoother release. But it does have a similar feeling mass to like a gravity pick, which is not my preference. Definitely, it's a weird combination between being very round and very glassy and very percussive. It's definitely unique material. Not the worst, but I don't think this would ever overthrow being my main pick. But it's definitely usable, which is impressive just considering how big it is. I mean, it's hard to tell. Bear in mind that I have really big hands, but this is huge for a guitar pick. I'll put my Jazz 3 XL in front of it, and it's bigger in the sense that it's triangular, it's longer, and it's way, way fatter. I mean, that's just crazy. Really interesting. just really, really thick. It's a bit cumbersome when you're trying to shred thin strings. Just for comparison, even here's the stone one. It's way easier. And I guess to wrap this up, I should compare the silver Obsidian pick to my normal Dunlop Ultex Jazz 3 XL. So here is the Jazz 3. Here's the Obsidian. It's weird, on this one it's so much more rounded that it's like you can hear it approaching before it even really plucks the string. You can hear it come in contact like this before it actually lands. It's like versus that's just pretty flat. Yeah, comparing it to the 1.38 or 1.4, comparing it to the Jazz 3 XL, which a lot of people think is a thick pick. And here we go. Oh. It takes considerably more effort to get this back to the string because it's like, it has so much mass, it's like bouncing away from the string so hard. So there you go, that is the Timbertones Silver Obsidian guitar pick. Not my favorite, not the worst pick I've ever reviewed. Definitely very interesting, really unique material. If you like really heavy picks, you'll probably like it. And by really heavy, I mean like 2, 3, 4 mil, because this feels massive. It feels probably bigger than it is just because of how round it is. But anyway, if you like that video, don't forget to share it and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.